another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And here's Booker from the arc.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Lob pass to Porzingis. Durant with the steal. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Oh, offensive interference.
Offensive interference. No basket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you... Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 42.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Top of the key, Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Pass to Beal. Latre. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, making the defend out on the perimeter.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Pass to Beal. Outside for Durant. Back to Beal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good from Booker. And it's the Celtics ball. They trail by 1. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now Beal, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. KD looking around. Pass to Richards. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. So it's Boston now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable. Force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Tatum. Still without a basket. A wide open look here for Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. The Suns trailing. Pass to KD. With the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
And with that remarkable wingspan, coupled with the leaping ability, Durant does major damage on those drives.
A pass to Porzingis.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
outside, Beal. Booker with no one around. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Woo! Oh, that was some power on that dunk. My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
KD's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, KD. It's Beal on the wing. To the middle. It's tipped. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And finished off by Brown.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
Outside, KD. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
Booker's got 6 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Booker. Outside, KD. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Clock at 2. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Celtics leading by 3. And with this score, the Suns in a break, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Shot clock at 3. Here's White. And another miss by Boston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boston leading by 3. Pass to Pritchard. A 3 ball. drains the three-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Booker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the Suns making a change here. Both free throws good from Booker.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Outside, Horford. Pass to White. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. The Suns making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Number 0, Ryan Dunn.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Picked by Horford. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
There's Beal with the three. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Cornette. From past the arc. A shot by Pritchard, no good. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Dunn up top. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Beal from long range. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Tatum. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together. Pass to Jones. Here's Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Jones, no luck. Celtics leading by 9. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And here's Holiday following the 3 from Kevin Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now here's Tatum. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over KD. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Chalk up 2 there.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Now here's Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Booker. He's got 8. To the wing right side. Outside, Beal. Suns moving the ball around. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Durant with a wide open look. Good. A nice assist from Booker. KD's got 14.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
And it's Beal in the corner. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pop pass to Porzingis. That's tipped. Inside. Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Outside Holiday. Tatum no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Beal gets it to go.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Screen by Porzingis. Pop pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And here's KD for 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we...
39.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 1-point game. In the corner, Bull with it. Pass to Beal. In the corner, Bull with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And so he hits both. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Booker in the corner. There's the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Craig. Brown wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Beal with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Bull. Outside Beal. Back to Richards. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Richards got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. It's just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Porzingis can't hit. And here's Phoenix. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That's good from Richards.
2 shots.
He's off on the second.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Over in the corner, White hits it from 3-point range. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. with an update from the sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. For three, Booker. Booker nails the three. So confident.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Beal. Now, here's Bull. Here's KD. Light covering. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Beal. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Durant. Booker in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Tatum a screen. To the inside. Out to White. And here's Brown outside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside for Durant. This one for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Durant down low. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Beal. Good!
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
White, wide open. He fired. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
And Richards has it in the corner. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. It's good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 4-2 foul. Line for the Suns.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both in a 4-point ballgame.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ballgame.
Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Richards.